Good evening folks, Richie from Driftomaniacs here. It's getting a little bit dark, so I thought on this Sunday evening I'll just take you through a few things I've got going on in the workshop. Plenty coming up this week, and if you could see the state of this place to the right, left of me and behind the camera, you'd just be horrified. Anyway, let me take the camera off the tripod, show you what I'm working. Well, first of all, I've just been out on an epic bashing session with my mate Brady, and my UDR is not sounding at all well. I'm not sure if there's a gear slipping or something in one of the diffs, but I need to get that up on the bench and have a look. I suspect a pinion or the spur maybe slipping or even slightly stripped, so that's going to take a couple of hours, I would guess, on there. Next up is the Traxxas Vortec 2.0 VXL. You may notice these are not the normal stock tyres that I've been running on. In fact, these aren't even normal Traxxas stock tyres. The tyres I've been running on the rear, 45mm foams, and these I think 26mm ones or so on the front. They give plenty of grip. These rubber ones I doubt will give very much grip, particularly by the time they've had this white lithium grease put on them and this oil. So I want to see if we can persuade this thing to burn out on all four wheels. Kev Talbot's video, as I said, was the inspiration for those, so we shall see. Good news, after working on it just about every evening in the past week, my Traxxas TRX4 is now has all four wheels turning, both gearboxes, front and rear, well, the centre one, all working nicely together again. So just got to put the battery compartment back on there, ESC screwed back on, and that should be ready to go. Now next is my Armour Granite 4x4, which I shall be running on 4S and then 6S this week. I'm making a few modifications to the bodywork tonight, thinking of cutting this rear window out to stop the air pressure building up, but I think the air pressure is actually building up particularly under this front hood area, because if you look at this, there is two bulkheads here which actually stop most of the airflow, so the airflow is coming up and hitting the hood on here. So I think maybe two big slots in here should relieve the air pressure on there, so I'm going to try that before cutting a hole in the rear window, because that will loosen that bulkhead, and we shall see. And also, speaking of the Armour Granite, before I run it on 4S and 6S, this is the rear diff input shaft. Finally, the revised, strengthened one has been issued by Armour. I got one of the very first Armour Granites, a green one, to test from Armour. I said to them, within 2 days of getting it, rear input diff shaft is going to be a problem. Well, I'm not quite sure on that. There was the sort of reply I got back via the person that I spoke with on there, but eventually they have 6 months later seemingly got around to well, not only produce one, but it's taken 6 months to get them on back order from Tower Hobbies. So I didn't realise I've had a few problems along the way, but I'm going to fit that before erasing the power, and that will then enable me to floor the thing early on without the risk of snapping that rear shaft, which is happening every time I give it the full beans, even on 2S or 3S. But that should only be about a 5 or 10 minute job to replace each of those front and rear on the Armour Granite 4x4. My new Armour Senton rear wing is still yet to be fitted, but I will get on with that and hopefully get that on tonight, although I am thinking of selling the Armour, maybe do a little update on my eBay auctions later this week if people are interested. And speaking of those eBay auctions, I'm likely to be putting up my Red Cat Thunder drift car, which has got drift gyro fitted to it now, and also my Red Cat Everest 10, as well as my Armour Senton. So if anybody wants me to do a video on those with more details, etc., please do let me know. Anyway, that's it for tonight. It does look, I have to say, horrendously busy in here, to say the very least, and that's just one side of it. I have another workbench as well. Anyway, I hope you found all that of use as to what I'm up to this weekend, this lovely Sunday evening. Anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see these cars run in anger. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe. And if you hit subscribe, then don't forget to hit that little notifications bell next to it.